I think definitely people are looking for that opportunity. Even the transaction that Evolution have done, they highlighted the fact that it was difficult to see opportunities in the gold market, especially if you have to pay a 30% premium. Hence why they were looking for sort of copper mines with some gold exposure, exactly as the deals as they've done. The challenge for the base metals really is, again, being selective. We think nickel looks attractive. We think there's some supply issues, obviously, coming out of the Philippines. Some of that material looks like being blocked. And so Independence is an obvious candidate there with the Nova mine that's coming on. We think that's a very high quality mine, which will continue to produce for the next decade at very low cost. So we like Independence. Western Areas obviously has exposure to nickel, but the mine life's a little bit shorter, so we're a little bit more cautious there. The copper we still think probably has a couple of years to run. We think we've probably got time in terms of our investments with copper. We think the next 2 to 3 years probably still looks oversupplied. Longer term, it does seem to have some strong fundamentals, and we think the price will be higher. But our urgency is a bit lower in terms of our investments in the copper sector. Oh, look, kicking the dogs. We do think that iron ore above $60 is unsustainable. You do see a lot of the material that had exited last year will probably come back in at that level. Indian material starts to come back in at that level. So we probably think it has to trade back down to about 50. We may not see the lows that we've already seen in iron ore. 50 probably will be a level. But longer term, the steel demand in China, we think, is close to peak. And so that will ultimately mean that you're on the treadmill and you have to continue to take material out. The companies have done a great job, obviously, in getting their costs out. So really the bulks, again, we don't see the longer term opportunity. But they have obviously had very big moves more recently because that's quite a consensus view that we're sharing.